Welcome to Sibling Filmalry. I'm Donata.
And I'm Reggie.
And this is Athens. And so we are going to review the movie Hidden Figures. It's a really big movie out right now. It's got Janelle Monáe, Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, Kevin Costner. Kristen Dunst is in it playing a character she hadn't never played before, but I don't think she's had the opportunity to play something like this before.
Right, true.
And
Jim Parsons from the TV show Channel 3 by the Nerds.
Mm-hmm. And then I cannot pronounce his name, and I'm not going to try to, but the fine man that plays Remy on House of Cards, he also is the bad guy in Luke Cage. He is just fine, and we're just happy to have him in another movie. Okay. What did you think about Hidden Figures?
Hidden Figures was very good. Very good movie. It's weird to me that it took so long for that to come out. I had no idea. And I mean, history. I was a history minor in college and had no idea about this. So, it's weird to me that I didn't know about it.
It's an awesome story. I mean, I'm sure they took some liberties in some places. Yeah. And I'm sure, but it's just to know that three women, it's about three women, black women, working at NASA and becoming very integral on us going, being able to orbit the Earth, mm-hmm. as well as going to the moon, and also learning how to actually code computers, because mm-hmm. you have to tell a computer what to do,
right?
And so black women learn how to code the IBM computers, and I thought that was awesome.
It was awesome, and like you said, I didn't really Google it because I didn't want to be disappointed by the fact that maybe half that stuff didn't happen, because I've done that before, like on movies that are based on true stories. Half the stuff is not. It's based on it, which means loosely based in some instances. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how accurate or how. But anyway, the story was good.
The acting in it is. Let me just say this. Acting in it is phenomenal. And I say this because Taraji sometimes, she plays Cookie. She played, of course she's in Baby Boy and some other movies. But when Taraji is in a movie like this, or in a movie like Benjamin Button, you see Taraji as an actress.
She is.
And it's a scene in this movie that she gets missing every day from work for 40 minutes, and no one knows where she's going, and you kind of get a sense of where she's going, but you don't know how far she's going and what's all happening. Mm-hmm. And she finally has to let it out and tell her white, coworkers what she's doing. And I mean, you just feel that whole moment. It's just, is that when you got emotional?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody in there was emotional, because even when I was in a movie theater, everybody was like, and everyone felt that. And it wasn't, she just made that moment just come alive.
Yeah.
Janelle Monáe is good. She's really good.
She is. She's good. She's good. Everybody's good. Kevin Costner's even pretty good. I mean, he catches a lot of flack for his movies, but he's actually not a bad actor. He's actually pretty good. But to go back to Taraji. It's Taraji. She was in Person of Interest too on CBS for a while. Well, not the whole series, but for the most of it. And I was surprised that she went to leave that show to go play Cookie, because I just thought it was, I don't want to say it was beneath her, but it just was a stereotypical character. But she plays it very well, very well.
Let me say something about Cookie.
Okay.
Cookie's character, for some people, may be this surprising, edge, cutting edge character. That is my mama. Cookie, my mama will cuss you out, keep it moving, slap you as an adult. That's my mama. And so I love Cookie on character because I'm watching my mama, and so it's not nothing new to me. But when I see her in this kind of stuff, that's new.
Okay, well, see, that's the thing. I saw her first on Person of Interest, so it was just different for me to see her.
Oh, play Cookie.
Play Cookie.
So you ain't seen Baby Boy?
Yeah, I seen Baby Boy. Well, I haven't even thought about Baby Boy, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's true. She was a Baby Boy too. So anyway, she did a great job. Everybody did a great job. The story was good. It was. I was emotional, but it wasn't just because of the tough times that they went through back then, but also I was happy too. I get emotional when things go well too, because you don't see it that much.
Great movie to take your family to.
Great movie to take your family to.
it's a lot of, it's great when we take girls too, because it's a lot of moments in the movie how men are supposed to treat you, how they're supposed to court you and different things, like all of that stuff is important for girls to see. And it's not just because it's back in the day and that's how, no, like that needs to be what they was doing, need to be how it is right now. I mean, so
that's the way
it's a really good movie to take girls to see.
It is girl power and empowerment, and I was surprised at how tolerable, I don't know if that's the word it is. How some of the back then I was like everybody didn't tolerate people of color or women, and I knew in general they weren't still, but some of the characters did. Like the engineer guy was telling Janelle Monáe, you need to go do it. Of course he wasn't from this country, but still, I just thought it was cool to see everybody wasn't in that mode of back of the bus, you drink out of this one, I drink out of this one. It wasn't, now the majority of people were, but there was still certain people, which leads me to what I always believe is most people are inherently good and know right from wrong.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So
okay.
I think it's a good way. It's another way that, like sports and music, the race to space became another way for people to kind of see each other as neighbors and friends and lean on each other instead of treating each other differently.
Yeah.
So,
it's amazing to me. It's only one little difference between you and you. You are an actual person, and you treat it so differently just because of something that you can't have any control over. You didn't even asked to really be here. I'm not gonna get political or whatever, but I'm just saying it's very interesting to me, and sometimes it's hard for me to believe that it was really like that. But my parents and grandma can tell you that's exactly how it was. So we're very, very lucky.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So check us out on www.siblingfilmary.com, and we will see you next time.